What a day yesterday. So many unruly customers, yet a few good clientele that weren't so handsy. Out of bed we go. So nice of boss to let me have the day off for today. Would have been pretty annoying if I didn't. Well, there's neither here nor there. Seriously. The amount of work I put in that cafe, it just bothers me sometimes. And don't get me started on my other job. But that's neither here nor there. Oh yeah, that's right, I did the dishes already. Oh well. Doesn't quite matter right now. All that matters is talking to the rest of you. Greetings, everyone. What, or should I properly say, welcome home, masters and mistresses. My name is Kuro. Hidori Kuro. Well, you can just call me Kuro, really. There's a lot to say, and I'm really proud of how much I was able to put into this model, despite the fact that the stupid mount tracking won't function properly. Blend saves, am I right? I will forever not understand how the hell Unity works. But I guess that takes patience. Patience I really don't have much of these days. Anyway, welcome. I've been planning on this for a long time. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of work put into this, as well as a lot of clipping, because Warudo can't work with Warudo well sometimes. The more I try to use, the less of it I actually understand. But that's not the point. The point is, we're here to learn about the new me. When I first started with VTubing, I had the whole thing around, centered around a Splinter Cell organization, but I really wasn't going anywhere with that. This, I have now. I feel like I can do a lot more with it. A lot better with it, especially when it feels less tied down to a linear story. And let me see about the stats real quick, because the motion capture is driving me crazy with this. Why? That's better. Warudo is finicky. I'm still learning it, and I wish it didn't take so much to learn and so much time to learn. But here we are. Thank you, Strings. It took a while to even get this together, because you would not believe how hard it is to find the hair alone. The hair alone was hard to find. I switched to Boot so much. And Moxie, thanks for the follow. The hair alone was hard to find because I was trying to go for a less slick back look. I'm trying to go for a slick back look like this, but trying to find one in Booth was damn near impossible. I had to look for other areas, and luckily I found it. I honestly cannot remember where. The outfit, however, I did find on Booth. It was one I was trying to look up cyberpunk outfits for male avatars, and there's one of the few first choices I found. At the time, I didn't think it fit my aesthetic at first, but then, well, that's where I got my new lore ideas from. And that's where I went with. Majority of the inspiration for the new lore, as well as my character, kind of comes from a mix of Black Butler, as well as a bit of what else? Said a little bit of Spy X Family, trying to take the Lord Forger route or whatever. And a lot of it also came from Boot. The eyes, as well as the face paint and the icon on the top between my eyebrows, also came from Boot. It was little touching. I was really skeptical about using this kind of thing, because at the time I also wanted to get a mask on, But to do that would require Unity. I didn't want to use a face paint texture because those are hard to mess with. Not to mention trying to emote and use expressions while talking with the face paint texture that covers the mouth to hide the mouth is all the harder. It's what I was feeling with my previous beta model, and it drove me insane trying to deal with that. And to this day, I'm still trying to understand face tracking, mostly the mouth tracking, because it sometimes does not cooperate with me right. But I'm trying to work through that. It's going to take a long ass time for that. But we'll get there when we get there. Not to mention my eyes. This is the most I've done with my eyes. I could never wink or blink like this before. Or emote anger or surprise like this before. I can't do the sad expression, however. That's the one thing I'm still struggling with. I cannot make a sad face for the life of me. So when I feel sad on the screen, it's probably gonna make more look like I'm pissed. But then again, if I'm sad, I'm more than likely pissed. So, yeah. Now moving on. I was really expecting a lot more chatter going on right now, but whatever. I'm used to it. Anyway, time for the lore drop. I actually had to go through using Canva, the website Canva to do all this. The issue though I'm having is trying to open it in a program where I can open it in, so bear with me, it's going to take a minute to get all this open. What I'm going to have to do is open it up on a screen in Warudo. Let me see. Where is the screen thing actually, now I think about it? Is it enabled? It is enabled. Let me see, set it to certain window, and let me see. I think it's media player. I have to open it up again to see. No, maybe it's not media player. What window is it? Because I got so many freaking windows open on this thing. Photos. It's probably where it is. Photos. Let's see now. Gotta turn the camera around and see if it's... Bingo! Here it is. Yep, got it open right there. For the first bit, it's really just about a few character bios. That's really is. For the first part, my character's name. He is known as Hidori Kuro. It does a whole Japanese name convention. The last name last, the last name first, the first name last. So, first name Kuro, last name Hidori. Alias Zeraphim, I'll get into that in a minute. He is 26 years old, male, obviously. Because if I was a female, I'm a very masculine looking male. Female. Sexuality, he is asexual but biromantic. Basically, he has absolutely no interest in intercourse. But that doesn't mean you can't romance him a bit. So, it's tough, but you're welcome to try. Next, occupations. He is a server/host, side occupation, mercenary, home of origin, Akiba City, place of business, house, Odyssey. Akiba City. His home of origin, as well as the timeline his timeline takes place far and around in a cyberpunk dystopian era. Basically, if anyone knows, like Akiba or Akihabara, a certain district in Japan that's like the home place of like a lot of anime, weeb culture, all that stuff. It kind of grew, its popularity grew and expanded to the point where Japan actually turned it from a district to its own actual city-state. And that's where he was born, raised, as well as where he works, Akiba City. And the place of business he works at is House Odyssey. House Odyssey is a cafe, a butler cafe / host club, essentially. Basically, instead of alcohol and stuff like alcohol and friendly conversation, it's more of it's just coffee, treats, omelets maybe, with a side of a whole master butler roleplay thing going on. Basically, he plays the part as as someone at your beck and call. give you little compliments here and there. Maybe a little. I don't know where I'm going with that. I said basically, he acts like your servant, so long as you know how to keep your hands to yourself. They don't charge that kind of services after all. Lance likes and dislikes. Basically, your typical introvert. He likes cats. Basically, any kind of cat. Basically, if it has feline, it comes from a feline genetic. Not just cats, tigers, lions, even hyenas. How many of you learned today that hyenas are actually cats? Like, it took me I didn't know that until I was like middle school, watching some kind of nature show during class. I had no idea hyenas were actually part of the cat family. I thought they were dogs this whole time. Technology. He's a total technophile. Like, anything that he can tinker, he'll tinker. He'll probably break it apart and put it back together better than it originally was, if you let him. Metal music. He may not look like it, but he is a he is a total metalhead. You wouldn't be able to tell from the way he dresses himself, would you? Yeah, basically, any metal band, he's into it. One particular band, it happens to be a certain J-rock idol group, Baby Metal. That kind of switched to both of us. Both of us enjoy Baby Metal. When I saw they did a collab with, was it Bring Me to the Horizon? I think it was. When they did a collab with Bring Me to the Horizon, I was shocked. I was like, when was this and why am I just now hearing about it? Sleeping. He also enjoys sleeping. He enjoys taking any time he doesn't have to work to rest because, well, imagine trying to stay in character with all sorts of different type of customers and such on a daily basis and not feel drained after that. Serving coffee, making coffee, as well as what other food items they have at their cafe. As well, and he likes the winter time. Why? Because that means less heat. He does not like both he and I do not like warmer seasons. It's unbearable, it's tiring, and it's absolutely terrible. Winter season, a lot less worry about energy drainage, as well as plenty more time for, and not to mention it brings in a lot more work because winter wants to go into a nice homey cafe during the wintertime to warm up, not to mention the nice and very accommodating atmosphere. Wink, wink. Now on to dislikes. Alcohol. Wine is an exception because there are some days he gets those really annoying customers. Ones that either diss on the aesthetics or just can't keep their hands to themselves. Or just really entitled. Entitled customers are the worst for him. Wine is an exception because, well, he doesn't like to unwind with a glass after a hard day of work, right? Spiders, keep the shit away from him. He sees one, he's going to go into a flight or flight response. When I say that, what I mean is that he sees a spider, he'll grab the nearest thing and just chuck it at it, trying to kill it. I am almost the same. There have been many a broken coffee cup or a crack in the wall because he cannot control his strength if he sees one of these things. He just goes off pure reaction. He's been working on it, but there's little results. Alright, next on dislikes. Instant coffee. If you come near him spouting some shit about instant coffee, he will give you a head start because he abhors coffee with a passion. All the coffee they make at House Odyssey is brewed by hand. Coffee beans, water, the works. They order all their beans imported. Nothing is instant. You come in that place looking for instant coffee, you're going to get kicked out. Not physically. Unless you push them, then they will be physical with kicking out. Impoliteness, I feel like that should not be explained, but to be fair, there are very, very many ways of impoliteness that does need to be explained, so I'll keep it brief. Keep it as brief as possible. Entitlement, just being a dick. Also, being rude in general, especially when he's dealing with another customer at the time. Believe me, when it comes to House Odyssey, they take hospitality to a T. However, abuse that hospitality, and you're gonna wish it hadn't. And last but not least, working on weekends. He abhors working on weekends because that's less time to actually do any free time. Working on weekends tends to be annoying because that's when the most annoying people generally tend to show up, as well as over the fact that sometimes, who wants to work on a weekend, really? Does anyone actually like working on weekends? If you do, you have a lot more patience and a lot more backbone than I do. Moving on, the server and host side of his life. He lives a bit of a double life. The first of it is the server and host side when he works at House Odyssey. He's always the first to clock in and the last to clock out. He's very dedicated to his job. Basically because he was actually raised in this job. He's one of the founding members of the staff. The other founding members being his father, who actually started House Odyssey, and his closest confidant being his childhood friend, who I won't go into yet. It's gonna be a while before I need to flesh that out a bit more before I get into that. But yes, he's one of the founding members of the staff, along with his father, his childhood friend, and 3 others. And he's very dedicated to the job. He works mornings on weekdays and afternoons on weekends. Basically, his shift works as so. He works from House Odyssey opens at 8 every morning on the dot. He works from 8 until 2 o'clock. So really, it's more of a part-time gig. And afternoons, he works from 12 to 8. Yeah, it works from 12 to 8. That's how you... No, wait, afternoons is 12 to 6. I don't know what I'm saying. But yes, he works part-time on weekends and weekdays. Mornings on weekdays, afternoons on weekends. Never think he's going to be there outside of that. Because he won't. Ever. And he's the first of the top 3 servers and hosts in House Odyssey. The other 2 being his father as well as his childhood friend, as they take the most dedication to the job. Oftentimes there's a bit of a actual sibling rivalry between him and his childhood friend, and oftentimes his father has to break it up. It's all in good fun, nothing actually happens. However, there have been times where the dad tends to fluctuate a lot. More on the server and host side. I'm just learning over my words here. I don't know why. He's a fan favorite among the female clientele for obvious reasons. Though believe it or not, he's got that Southern protagonist mentality. He never notices that the female clientele are always flirting with him when he's serving them. His father and his friend brings it up, but he always takes it as like a joke. Believe me, you would have to be extremely direct if you want to get that point across with them. Proficient in staying in character even with unruly clients. By that we mean when at House Odyssey, you have to carry yourself as a butler would. Sometimes you have to keep on a certain voice. Sometimes you have to move about with a perfectly... Where am I going with this? I really should have practiced this a lot better. My point is, even with the most unruly clientele, he tries to keep in character, try to keep that hospitality feel to things, as well as try to keep a calm and collected approach to things. Of course, while being the go-to employee to deal with unruly clients, as you can see here, he also has to be a bit physical, if you know what I mean. There have been many a clientele who have been dropped on their posterior when they take things too far, or even try to get a bit physical with him or the other employees or clients. They try to take safety to a guarantee in House Odyssey, and it would be wrong if we didn't try to uphold that when necessary. Trying to keep that voice is going to be a pain in the ass. Anyway, on to the mercenary side of his life. He works under the name Zeraphim. You mean, working as a mercenary, you can't really use your real name. Otherwise, who knows who'll come after you in your daily life. I tried to keep the name Zeraphim part, like, in my username and everything, but I might change it in the future. I'm not entirely sure. I've been thinking about it, but it keeps going back and forth in my head about it. The staff knows, but say nothing. The reason being is that if they say anything, they may end up losing one of their best clientele, and who knows what else may happen. Not to mention, losing one of their best employees may also cause a loss in profit, as well due to the loss of certain clientele. Not to mention, his job kind of does bring in extra funding for the place to import and buy the really good coffee beans that they need for their best dishes and best coffee. He's usually, of course, the hiring process to actually hire him is usually through virtual proxies. How this works is usually when someone needs his services, they go into what is known as the deep web, dark web, that kind of thing. You have to use a certain key phrase when asking for his services. Oftentimes, there are other ways those virtual proxies use, one of which actually happens through House Odyssey. When someone wants to order his services but want to be discreet about it, when they order coffee or a drink, they will usually ask for it to be in a black cup. When doing so, the staff knows that's a key phrase, as they want to hire Kuro for a job, wherever that job may be. When doing so, they are served their coffee in a black cup, and underneath the black cup is a black card. This card is special as it has one special thing to it: a QR code that can only be seen under a black light. When this card is scanned, they are put into a three-way conversation between Zeraphim through the proxy. They contact them through the proxy. The proxy relates their response to Zeraphim and vice versa. This way, it keeps his identity safe at the same time as keeping anyone that may be trying to lure him into a trap from finding out his actual location. He can't be too careful in a cyberpunk dystopia these days, after all. As for the type of jobs he takes, it usually involves data extraction, escorts, or getting his hands messy with assassinations. The way this works is, when it comes to data extraction, he's usually trying to take data from certain individuals. Usually, that data is sold to the highest bidder. Escort jobs usually involves him having to keep someone safe, like bodyguards or being a bodyguard or that sort of thing. These jobs can be the most grueling to him because this involves interacting with the most annoying people or most spoiled or selfish individuals. But hey, money's money. And assassinations, well, that's a big explanatory, isn't it? He always delivers and is always worth the price. He is not a cheap mercenary. If you're going to hire his services, you best be ready to break the bank, because he's not doing something that may end up coming back to bite him in the ass, and it end up being a city pay from the end of it. He's the vindictive sort. Play him, you're going to be the one played instead. Continuing on with the mercenary side, when it comes to his combat, proficiency with sidearms, eskrima sticks, and throwing needles. When I refer to sidearms, I mean he prefers like hand cannons, pistols, semi-auto hand rifles, that kind of thing. He doesn't like to carry heavy weapons with him, because it can hinder his mobility at the worst of times. Eskrima sticks, think like those batons used by Nightwing. These eskrima sticks are special. Not only do they pack a bit of weight to them, but they're also collapsible, and they have tasers in them. Yes, the impact of these can actually and hit enemies with a non-lethal electricity shock. Of course, he can switch it to kill if he's feeling a bit deadly. And the throwing needles. These are for when he wants to take someone out more discreetly, or when he's trying to give a warning, or when he's trying to... Well, nope, that's just it. When he's trying to take out someone discreetly and he's trying to give a warning. Those throwing needles took a lot of work for him to actually learn, but he picked them up real quick. And no one knows where he's actually holstering these needles, because he never has a pouch with them or anything. He really just throws them out straight from his hands. Something he's actually hiding them within his sleeves. Which, when you think about it, it's a pretty good idea. It's a pretty good idea. As for his combat styles, he's trained in boxing, kickboxing, tai chi, judo, etc. Basically, if there is a hand-to-hand combat style that involves quick movements, disarming, or turning the enemy's strength against themselves, that's what he's usually most for. When it comes to boxing, he takes more of a defensive or reactive stance. He tons of parrying and blocking and always waiting for like that one opening that can actually decide the fight, because he prefers to end his combat quickly, cleanly, and timely. He doesn't like to waste time with combat, because the more time he's wasting fighting someone, the less time he has actually getting the job done. He tends to treat this just like his server and host side of his job of working, trying to make sure he gets things done quickly, efficiently, and cleanly. I mean, the suit is expensive. You think he was fighting this with the risk of getting blood on it? No. And now the more boring part of his life, the civilian life. He is happily single with a pair of white and black cats, who he has named Yin and Yang. Cliché, I know. Don't judge me. That's how it is. That's how it's going to be. I kind of thought that up on the top of my head, and I'm not afraid or ashamed to admit it. He's had these cats since his teen years, and they are very spry, very energetic. Basically, the one thing that keeps him awake during the daytime, reluctantly, to his dismay. He enjoys gothic subcultures, eldritch lore, and confectionaries. Gothic subcultures. He is an avid fan of this. Like, think like stuff like buildings like Notre Dame, or basically alt-style clothing. You wouldn't be able to tell from the way he dresses himself, as you can see. But yes, eldritch lore. He has a bit of a seemingly unhealthy obsession with eldritch entities, be it Cthulhu, Nyarlathotep, Hastur, what have you. I'm not going to try to get into it anymore because I don't want to lose my mind. I mean, literally, eldritch entities can make you lose your mind just by looking at them. And confectionaries. He has one hell of a sweet tooth. I shit you not, his sweet tooth can rival, like... I'm trying to think of a character, but I'm drawing one hell of a blank here. If it's a cake, he'll try to be saving that for occasions or whatever. But come at him with ice cream, his favorite is and always will be cookies and cream. It's kind of the same for me too. I love cookies and cream ice cream with a passion. Try to come near me with Rocky Road, mint chocolate chip, or heaven forbid, strawberry, and you would be drawing my ire to no end. And continuing on, never goes out unless it's for work. Both kinds of work. During the weekend, when he's off work on the weekdays from House Odyssey, he's never outside. Same goes for the weekends. He doesn't go outside until it's time for him to go to work. He's the type of person that does not enjoy going outside unless it's for work or it's for errands. Like getting more cat food or getting more food for himself. Or just trying to just whatever he needs around his place. Which you can see here. I mean, this place is not exactly cheap, you know. It's a lofty apartment, but hey, it works. Moving on, I kind of went and accidentally made 2 pages of this. I didn't notice till last minute, but I didn't want to have time to... Didn't want to bother trying to make a second one. Here's the other one. I forgot I duplicated the other one. My, I'm slow sometimes. The other half of his civilian life. He never goes home without his baton. Basically one of his escrima sticks. Having both would probably draw too much attention, so he just keeps one on him at all times. He always makes sure to keep the stun option set to non-lethal. He doesn't want to catch a body unless he's getting paid to do it. He enjoys doing nothing when he's not working. He will literally just sit around all day listening to essays on eldritch entities, or just reading some Lovecraftian horror. He really loves Lovecraftian horror, despite H.P. Lovecraft being a total, not gonna get into it when I hear about that. And he does have a garden of his own. He grows night sage and petunia black velvets. Like I said, he's a fan of gothic subcultures. That includes gardening and anything with any flowers related to a gothic look or a nighttime feel to them. These kind of flowers take a lot of work, a lot of time and effort to put into. So whenever he's not working, he puts time into that before going back to doing absolutely nothing. That's a bit all I have on the lore side. And these are my socials. Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube all have the same @. Twitter, I try to be a lot more active on Twitter. It's kind of hard to do because Twitter is an absolute cesspool of all kinds of toxicity and what have you. And not to mention, I have a horrible mindset seeing how my mutuals as well as other YouTubers can do all of this amazing stuff on their own with who knows how many. I know there's a lot of work behind it, but I try to put in that kind of work, but I keep falling short on it, and it's a horrible mindset to have. I'm trying to go out of it, but it's very difficult sometimes. TikTok, I'm also trying to do a lot more on TikTok. It's the same thing there, because a lot of times it's the main reasons I have trouble doing anything on TikTok, because I don't really have a lot of clips to place on TikTok, because I'm always focused on playing a lot of story-focused games. I don't like playing multiplayer games on stream because I have horrible temperament when it comes to those games. When it comes to multiplayer games, it's just been seeing when I've played Overwatch, Pokemon Unite, and Splatoon. Hence why I don't play them on Twitch anymore. I may do them in the future, but if I do, it'll be a collab with someone else, because I'm not going to do it willingly. I can't put myself through that again. And the other thing with TikTok is putting out in character or just little videos about what comes to mind. I want to do that. The issue is actually putting it out as well as trying to actually record it, because sometimes trying to record anything for TikTok requires a lot of things. For one thing, I had to use this plugin for vertical recording, because if I do it on OBS, I have to minimize the screen to make it skinny enough for it to actually work on TikTok's format. But afterwards, I have to reset it all over again for when I'm streaming, and that's a pain in the ass to do. So I use a vertical plugin instead, which requires a whole bunch of other hotkeys that I have to set up at the same time. Not to mention the editing that goes into it, because who knows what I'm going to be talking about, and that in itself is going to be a little daunting to worry about. And lastly, my YouTube channel, which doesn't really get a lot of traction, I admit. What happens on my YouTube channel, I really don't do a lot on my YouTube channel, because it's my VOD archive. Whatever streams I have on Twitch, I export them onto my YouTube channel without editing or anything like that, because I really don't feel like there's really any need to actually edit them. That's just my opinion, especially when there's so little stuff that's actually worth clipping in my streams. So YouTube is where my stream VODs are, as well as whatever sorts TikTok videos I make when I have the time. Majority of the time, I may actually just export or download my videos from TikTok and upload them to my YouTube VOD archive. Because whatever edits I do on TikTok I can't do on CapCut, which is where I use to edit my TikToks. That I can't just export from Twitch. So yes, Twitter is where you can find me majority of the time for mostly talking. TikTok is where you can see my streams, clips, as well as whatever little videos come to my mind I put out. And YouTube is where I archive my videos on demand from Twitch. I would put my Discord here, but I'm not comfortable putting my Discord out because, well, that's just inviting a lot of annoying scammers and bots, and I don't want to deal with that. I deal with that enough on Twitter as it is. Like, seriously, 90%, I feel like 80% of my following is nothing but bots, and I hate it. I'm actually going to do a bot purge after this. Because, it feels like it discourages any actual mutuals. Of course, trying to actually get any new mutuals is harder on my part because I am an introverted individual, and I do not like interacting with people a lot. So that's it for the lore drop, and that took... Holy shit, I just realized that took almost an hour to get into. I didn't think it would be that long. It was just for a few short slides. But anyway, I didn't want to... I figured my lore drop was going to be not that much. So, on top of the lore drop, I'm also going to be revisiting a very fun, very metal rhythm game that I thoroughly enjoyed so much that I'm surprised I have not played it for the past 2 years, especially after they dropped a whole bunch of DLC, which I unfortunately do not have because I wasn't planning on getting the DLC. And that game is Metal Hellsinger. So bear with me, I'm going to switch to a be right back screen so I can get that opened up and we can walk on while shooting up some demons through the 7 hells. So, be right back, everyone. Let me say something real quick. One of the things I can't stand, one of the problems with this game is that when you can't click off it. You gotta do a whole bunch of extra stuff to get it working right. But when you click off it, it suddenly just decides not to want to do anything. There we go. Okay. Okay, I don't need that weird work, but whatever. And I'll be honest, it might be a bit loud for y'all. Settings real quick, because in this game you kind of want the music up, but I don't want to burn y'all. I don't want to break y'all eardrums, so I'm gonna turn it down a bit. think that's good. Pause game background. I don't want pause game background. That's growing game in the background. That's what I want to do. I don't want pause game background. I don't know why I didn't see that till now. Using controls, go on mouse, like that. Because trying to play this game with a keyboard with a controller would be hell. But it's been a long time since I played this game. The music, phenomenal. The gameplay, great. The story, loved it. Enter Hells. But yes, I unlocked the Archdevil level. This is pretty much the hardest difficulty, and I got this from completing the game. I think I played it on gold level 4, Coat of Arms. I don't know what that is. But considering this, though, since I'm playing this game after 2 years, I think it's best if I go through the tutorial again. But we'll be playing on the Archdevil class. If it gets too hard, I may go for lower difficulty. This is a brief fragment of our story that you can return to for a refresher or if you are unsure to visit the game. Come learn the ropes of punishment, as it were. Prophecies are never that specific, so, sir, ever look to see found me here? On this snowy mountaintop, icy cliffside, floating piece of hell. Let's see if I can't lose my mind on Archdevil difficulty. And then something called, or rather, someone. It's been a long time since I played this game, so let's see if I still got it. Whatever happened, Judge didn't like the unknown causing a ruckus in her domain. She's locked her up in a snowy hell called Vogue. Did it forever. If you die, you can sacrifice some of your score to resurrect. Marionettes are scarce creatures that are weak on their own, which is why they often appear in groups. Oh.
Don't know why I'm so happy remembering it. Her coming to get me and all, but I am.
Oh god, the music.
It's like a storm coming from far, far away. And I felt it in the air.
Look at her, the unknown. Yeah, you better run. Let me change the graphic quality real quick, because I kind of had it low at the beginning before because I didn't have a good GPU back then. But now I have a better one, as well as more RAM, so maybe the game can handle this. I may have to change the FPS cap to 60, though. That's what I was thinking, actually. It just stopped moving for a second. I don't know what happened. Can't stream without scuff. There's being scuff. Okay. Let me change the FPS. Cap it at 60. Oh, yeah, that looks better. Okay. Jump.
Marionettes. Hate them.
And Marionette's pretty ugly. Attacks do more damage on beat. So yeah, I keep the beat. And 4 attacks to beat. Perfect. When enemies are vulnerable, tap E on the beat to slaughter them. And doing so, restores your health, as well as opponent score in the hells. You gotta be on beat with that if you want to use it. never really liked using the sword all that much, but it's okay, I guess.
We didn't need words. We understood each other without them. Guess it sounds like love at first sight, don't it?
And there's our friend.
You see, the whole universe has a rhythm. Well, it's kind of my pulse. And when I'm with her, we sort of become one. Her music is my music. And my voice is her voice.
Yeah. Yeah, company. That's discovered. Paths can be used for keeping Fury up, even without demons around. Fury multiplier is at the top of the screen. Fury increases by doing action on beat. Perfect gives the most Fury. And the higher the Fury gets, the heavier the music gets. Keep up the pulsing Fury boost. Pick up the pulsing Fury boost. Oh, that. Pick up a Fury boost. Fury has increased 6 times 16, and the vocals kick in. Oh, yes. Switch back to your sword. Got it. She's just showing the bottom of the screen. I want to get that Fury up. Oh, taking damage lowers the Fury though. Where'd it go? Face to the wall. Nope. It's like that, man. Unlock the Genghis Gate and destroy all defeat the remaining enemies. Got it. You can find all tutorial information in the compendium. Available in the pause menu. Nice.
Poor bastards. That's destiny for you. Can't unlock an anguish gate without breaking a few monsters.
Yep. And that's the tutorial. Now for vote. This is the end and Blood and Law. Not available on Arts Devil, okay? What was the spot I spent the time closest to? Time closest to. So many years adjacent to all that frozen awfulness. Cold seeps into your bones. You can only imagine what it's like to be locked up there forever. Oh, I got all my weapons here. Perfect. These are the DLC weapons I do not have. A precise instrument of destruction charged with power. Because one bullet at a time just seems, well, inefficient. But yeah, I'm going in with the old girl Persephone, as well as my good boys, the hounds, Cerberus and Orthrus. And, oh yeah, these are all the sigils I have to help me fight better. Anyway, let's go. I have Paz and my sword with me at all times. To continue the next hell, destroy the aspect of the Red Judge in the previous hell. Obviously. Every headshot kill against demons in hell will improve your final score. I can never get headshots on these things. There are other 2 weapons, but one of them needs precise aiming, and the other one's a throwing weapon. I'm not really cool without those weapons. Persephone and the hounds have always been my go-to.
The first hell was Vogue, full of cold and ice and despair. Unknown didn't care, though. She had her own plan.
Get that fury up. Hello, boys. Miss me, Persephone?
Styx crystal. Good for Cambion starts the murder parade.
Oh, crap. Ha! Oh, that took a lot of health. Missed a beat. Hello there. Why did I see you down here so early? Again, I'm playing on Archdevil difficulty. That's probably why. We need the hounds here. Reload. Ha! Gotcha. Reload. There it's the vocals. And there goes the vocals. Fucking marionettes. Whoa, boy. Ah, stupid. Oh, God.
And when she got angry, she tried again.
Okay, the Archdevil class, Archdevil level is speeding me. Restart. Okay, the Archdevil class job is at difficulty. Why do I keep saying class or job? What's wrong with me? But yeah, the Archdevil difficulties. It's getting on. It's starting to get to me.
The first hell was Vogue, full of cold and ice and despair. Unknown didn't care, though. She had her own plan.
Try again. Wow. God, these things have ultimates in them. Gotcha. Come here. I remember I have that. Next. Come on.
Chaos crystal nearby somewhere.
Chaos crystal takes out enemies quick. Damn it. Come on. Reload on beat gives a quick reload. Yeah, remember that. Oh, not these things! Oh god, they suck!
Cleared that mess up, lickety-split.
Hell of a mess, too. Hurry up. Go to behemoths are a pain in the ass. Oh! Out of there. Oh! That was close. Is that it? Nope.
Vogue gave me knowledge of myself. My ultimate, I guess you could say.
Annihilator Seraph encounter. Derek, remember this. Gotcha. I do not remember encountering that before. I'm in trouble. Start something. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. There. Oh, that's not a lot. Oh, I hate these bugs. God. Thank you, Nozomi, for the... Oh, damn it.
Now. There was still more to do.
Oh, God, this art's difficulty is hell. Literally. Oh, God. Okay, I might have to actually lower the difficulty because I cannot do arts devil. This is the first level. The other one, yeah, beats the highest thing I fought on. And then That's probably what I'm going to be stuck with. And thank you, Nozomi. It took a bit of work. There's still a few things that can't work out, like the freaking mount tracking. But yeah. Thanks, Nozomi. That's how much longer I'm going to be streaming, but I'm going to see if I can make it a bit further than normal. And feel free to check out the channel points. I forgot to mention, I added some new channel points for a bunch, like a whole menu of different types of coffee items on the channel points thing, like it's an actual cafe. So feel free to check that out when you get a chance. As fast as we know. Let's see if we can push through this time. Going to vocals. Next. Oh, I love the hounds.
That mess up, lickety split.
Lickety split. That was it. Oh, the timing. Love the timing. Come. Oh.
Well, Conquering Vogue gave me knowledge of myself. My ultimate, I guess you could say. Going good. Call me a pessimist because I had a bad feeling about what was coming.
Oh yeah, the boss is around this part, isn't it? Yep, the boss is here. Blood and law.
I have always known
Nice. Don't plan to. Let's go. We just got started. This replacement light. Oh. Take care of you guys. We'll see. Really? Needs to be doing the opposite here. Okay, never mind. It does stop. It's doing great that we said. Aspect defeated. Moving on to Stygia. Score 8 mil. Cool. Moving on. Oh, Stygia. This is one of my favorite tracks in the game. Stygia. A lot of spiritual electricity. If you take my meaning, the kind the judge should just thrived on. Along with the lightning, there were some things in the shadows who knew no master. Stygia.
I remember this place like it was yesterday. Wish I didn't. Souls here makes that kind of electricity.
Oh god, I love the song. Congratulations, most the combo discovered. What? Chaos and Slaughter combo discovered. What makes them discovering new combos? Why is that happening?
They were ready for us. At least they tried to be.
Right.
She saw something.
Oh.
Imagine it, maybe.
Ooh, I wish I did. But nope. Ow! Fuck! Yeah. God, how much of a pain in the ass these things were. Die! Those things are a pain in the ass. Something here? Oh. Trying to find what the damn thing is. Let me see it.
Though they could hear us coming all right. The chaos ain't quiet.
Nope. Gas is never quiet. thing's a pain in the ass. Fuck! I didn't know there was a lamp. Sit. I was gonna say, what's the other one?
Judge's second aspect, just wait first. The judge is an awful soldier.
Yep. Infernal Invocation 1. Hopes and fears.
You defy me a second time, unknown. That is unwise. And it will be your undoing.
Bring the light.
Ride the lightning!
Oh crap.
Rise, condemned souls!
Bring them on. Some more cannon fodder. All you got, Judge. Like I said, we've seen that face plenty enough, and it is ugly. Oh, not you think. You think it can. Come on. Come here. Gotta be one of the worst enemies in this game. Oh, that guitar riff. They're doing very good at job at that. Just saying. Already dead, so wait, gonna think it's the deeper grave?
I alone control infernal destiny.
And done. Helmet shall be. It's a date. 9 million. All right, moving on to Yelm. If you wanted to ask this skull what the real hell would be for him, then I guess I'd say Yelm. Souls here, cursed to be isolated from each other. Pardon us experts, I tell you what. That's nice to me, but still, it is hell. Gorilla Knights.
Yeah, demons were waiting on us in Yelm, our next port of call, but at least at the start, dead quiet.
Surprising.
Well, the smart money is probably not on us, but who don't love an underdog?
Right?
First of Yelm's Death Garden call.
Oh, the sealed ones. Oh boy. Sealed ones are annoying. Jeez, that hurt. That's it. She went to the worst.
Tower in the distance. That's where she's headed.
Yep.
Eyeless wobbles out, puking acid, or worse.
Nasty sons of bitches. Ah! Like I said, nasty sons of bitches. Break. Die. Hate that thing. As much as I hate this. That's spewing parasite. And then it's you again. Makes it to acid. Okay, great. Lovely. Die.
All the statues left standing in the cathedral. Truth is, I still can't set foot in the church. Not because I'm not allowed, just because, well, I'm a skull.
Makes sense. Because if you don't really have any feet, you're a skull. Yeah, it makes you less money. Great. Lovely. See what this game's doing to me. You're up because those things. Hate that thing. Oh, there's another one. Fuck you. Behemoths I can handle. Behemoths aren't all that bad.
I guess it's not quite a cathedral. More like a church fort.
I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
Nothing like an endless stair to really hammer home that hell has no elevators.
Hate the thing.
Second death garden, and hopefully other folk are gonna be doing the dying.
Yep. That's the thing lobbing these things. Okay. God damn it. Still more. Amazing. Bring them on down. Hate that thing.
Finally, Unknown was glad to be out of the woods. I'd be lying if I said I didn't want answers too, after that flash I saw. Was just hoping I'd get them before the Unknown shanked all the hell in the process.
So no implication 2. Defiance. Well, we're here. Open up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking.
Worse awaits you unknown. Do what you will. I already tried. You will see. You will never pass my order.
We need to. Don't leave yourself open down here.
You cannot define me.
I've been defying you the entire time. We haven't been paying attention.
The longer you wait, the more you will suffer.
Can't pass through it. I go under. Simple.
Your song ends now.
What do you mean? Just got started. So do I. Let's get over here so I can shoot you in the face. So, I'm the one messing it up. You want order in hell? You really have lost your mind. Oh, great. And that's all she wrote. Aspect defeated. Another 9 million again. Despite how it can be quite difficult at times, I have missed this game. Impostus. I still remember this one. Oh, it's Matt Heavy from Trivium. That's why this sounds familiar. Oh, I love Trivium. Back before the unknown showed up, this was the key location. Souls doomed for greed were here mined eternally for brass and iron, and whatnot. And a host of squabbling minor demons with aspirations of greatness fought each other for their peace. I did wish I could have acquired some of these other costumes. Ooh, this looks nice. That just looks silly. Angel eyes. Ooh, now that's look good. Obsidian. Wow. Oh, the amethyst looks really good. Chromatia. Oh, I love the Chromatia. Leviathan. Ooh. So they have different stereotypes of a sucker suit. So it's good for you. Protective gear made from the hides for your enemies. From the fastest hands in the south, way, way, way down south. Imagine seeing the world through other colors. You're not lost. Take a leap of faith. Alright. I kind of want that Dark DVT outfit. Alright. This devastation.
Ritual spears didn't work, so it was back to the old drawing board for the judge.
Oh, spikes. More hectic from here. This is so annoying.
would have went if Ritual had succeeded?
Good question. Oh, going down there? Get them. Really? This had the vocals bad.
Airfan was working some darker magic.
Power fonts. Damn it. Fun gone. Those guys gone. The Hierophant's weak, but it can empower others around it. That's the gimmick.
Being this far into their end zone.
Yep. Think we need that problem though? It's a question.
Down, 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 deeply into the mine. turn to ash. Tangle with the bull, you're gonna get the horns.
Yep. Ooh. Oh no. Big behemoth. The gun! Come on. Push through. I need health. I need health bad. Oh god! Okay, I'm good. Oh god, that hurt. There! Urgh. Damn it! I'm trying to slaughter, I missed the beat. Die! Oh, that was close. Come on. That's it. With the damn bug. Now I can deal with you. Ugh.
Had seen this before too. It's hard to remember. Kept thinking about that losing what we love thing. Now, I'm sure you could guess who was at the top of that pyramid.
Yep. Infernal Invocation 3, Dreaming in Distortion.
Your song must end here.
Then give me back my voice. Or suffer more, Judge.
Where the infernal flame? Burn for your sin.
Are we already doing that? We're in hell. Oh boy.
Power fuels these fires.
That's great and all, but I don't care. Die, please. Ow, ow, ow. Fucking shit. That hurt a lot.
That's not going to be enough, unknown.
I know if you're looking enough for me, Judge. Bitch. Kick you. Come on.
Afraid you will need much more heat than that to burn me. Your evil ends here.
My evil. Trudy is hell. If anyone's evil, if anyone's evil, it's you. Suspect defeated. Oh, man, I missed this game. As much as I would love to continue on more in this insanity that is Metal Hellsinger, you also about the downloadable content, and I really don't get any of that. We're getting into, what, 2.5 hours now. I think that's going to call for today. Oh. I can't get over this music, I swear. Like I said, both me and Hidori are just metalheads, okay? I can't help it. This is one reason why I love this game, the music alone. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. I will see you all on Friday for an entire weekend of Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail. I will be doing it tomorrow, but tomorrow is my birthday. Ta-da! So I'll be spending that with the family, unfortunately. No, unfortunately, I love my dad. And this is going to be, and I hardly get time to see him. So spending time with him for my birthday, I'm going to be happy. So I will see you all Friday, and hope to see you again, masters and misses. Until next time.